When you have an emergency, you dial the Butterball Turkey Hotline. I'm Alex Makovica reporting on the Rural Radio Network. It is National Thaw Day, which means we have 1 week until the Thanksgiving holiday. And for all of your turkey needs, you of course call the Butterball Turkey Hotline. Today we are joined by Sue, who may answer your call. Sue Smith. Sue, thank you so much for being on today with us.
Oh, my pleasure. So happy to talk to you.
Okay, the Butterball Turkey Hotline is such a hot commodity this time of year. How many calls do you guys receive on average?
Oh, gosh, we get so many calls. Of course, this is our busiest week leading up to Thanksgiving Day. But, we've been talking turkey for 44 seasons already, and we have assisted millions of holiday hosts. So it's really exciting this week.
Okay, well, I think it's safe to say there's no shame in calling you guys with whatever questions that people have, right?
Absolutely not. That's why we're here. We have over 50 turkey experts behind this turkey to answer any questions you have. We're here to take that stress off, whether it's being thawing or how to roast, whatever they have.
Okay, well, let's start there. It is time to get that turkey out of the freezer. If folks are in charge of the turkey this time of year, what can you share with us?
Absolutely. So we're, like you said, we're 1 week out from Thanksgiving. So it's really National Thaw Your Turkey Day. So get that turkey from the freezer into the refrigerator and start that thawing process. Leave it in there until Thanksgiving, and you'll know it'll be completely defrosted in time.
Okay, and how do we defrost a turkey?
Well, there's two ways. One, in the refrigerator, and that takes 1 day for every 4 pounds of turkey. So if you have a 20-pound turkey, for example, plan on a good 5 days to completely defrost, but don't include Thanksgiving Day as one of those days.
I think that's good advice. I think we always forget. Hopefully, we're not doing this the day of Thanksgiving, but certainly the couple of days leading up. If folks forget, Sue, what can we do?
Yeah, and that happens. We get a lot of calls like that, and it's okay. You still have time. You can soak it in cold water, and it's a much quicker way to thaw that turkey. It takes about 30 minutes per pound. If you change that water every 30 minutes, it's going to be your quickest, safest way to get that turkey defrosted. Just keep it breast side down in the original wrapper, and you're going to put it in your kitchen sink, put some cold water around it, and again, change that water every 30 minutes. You'll be good to go for Thanksgiving.
Perfect. All right. Now it's time to cook that turkey. And if you are in charge for the first year ever of the turkey, it can be overwhelming, but I think it's safe to say this is a pretty easy process. You can make a turkey pretty easily. What do you recommend?
You really can. So one of my tips I give to all callers is make sure you have a meat thermometer handy. It really is your best friend on Thanksgiving Day. It takes all the guesswork out because we get a lot of questions of, asking us, how do you know when my turkey is done? Well, if you stuff the turkey, the center of the stuffing should be 165, and then the breast and thigh need to reach 170. And then your turkey's done, and that's the time you want to remove it from the oven.
Okay, a typical size turkey, we're talking somewhere between 16 and 20 pounds. How long-ish will it take to make that turkey?
A turkey up to 18 pounds, if it's not going to be stuffed, you're looking at a range between 3.5 hours. And that's just in a 325-degree oven in a shallow open pan. If you have a flat rack, you want to put that on underneath the turkey. And if you don't have a rack, it's okay. Use some aluminum foil and kind of make like a coil foil and put that under there. Just enough to raise that turkey off the pan to get some air circulation. Brush it with some vegetable oil. Use cooking spray, either one. It'll give it that nice golden brown color. And then about 2/3 of the way through, grab some lightweight foil, just lightly shield the top of the turkey. And again, that's just going to prevent the turkey from getting overdone while you're waiting for that thigh meat to get up to temperature.
All right, Sue Smith is joining us with the Butterball Turkey Hotline. You open up the pantry. It's time to get those seasonings on before you pop it in the oven. What flavors are really good with the turkey?
Well, of course, certainly personal preference. You don't need to season the turkey at all. If you want to, a lot of people like to use sage, some garlic, lemon. So it's really kind of what you're used to and what your palate is. But yes, you can certainly season the turkey. It will give the drip some nice flavor. And then, of course, that will carry over into the gravy as well.
All right, Sue, what are the most common mistakes that people make when it comes to turkey prep?
Well, the first one is thawing. It's our number one question we get here year after year. Again, why we have our National Thaw Your Turkey Day. not using a meat thermometer, so definitely use that meat thermometer. And then we have what's called a 2-hour rule, and that is getting all of your leftovers sliced down into the refrigerator within 2 hours of that turkey coming from the oven. Then you know these leftovers are safe, and you can use them for another 2 to 3 days.
Let's expand on that. The turkey is done. You properly handle the leftovers. What can you do with the leftovers in the following days?
Ooh, so what we do, we just shred it. We put it in a crock pot with some barbecue sauce. Oh, they make amazing pulled sandwiches. My kids love them. I have 3 teenagers. It's easy for them. There's a really good pizza turkey recipe that's on the website as well. So a lot of great ideas if you pop on butterball.com.
Well, Sue, you guys are such a great resource. If people have any questions when it comes to turkey prep, how do they reach the Butterball Turkey Hotline?
Give us a call here at 1-800-BUTTERBALL. We're all here to answer any of those turkey questions. You can also go to butterball.com. There's some great how-to videos. But there's all the other ways you can reach us from there. You can email us, send us a chat, send us a text, of course, the social media channels as well.
All right, that number again, 1-800-BUTTERBALL for all of your turkey emergency needs. And don't forget, when you get home tonight, set out that turkey if you are in charge. From the Nebraska Soybean Board Studios, I'm Alex Makovica.